today, joined by Mr. Munchie. And if you guys can't already guess what we are doing, a motivational speech. So, today's topic is not doubting yourself. And me and Timmy haven't done a video together in a while now, and we thought it was time again to do a video because, he's a big part of my channel. And, Timmy, do you want to tell them about your channel? Link in the description or something.
Yeah, my new channel is called Crappy Rap, where I'm basically doing what Kiera's doing with all these motivational speeches, and a bunch of other stuff that I do with my face cam, which was not provided on Mr. Munchie Jr. So this one I'm going to be uploading on Crap Rap because it uses my face, and that's K, and then capital R, capital A, capital P, and then in all lowercase for the rest, PY space RAP. Alright, let's get started with the video.
Yep, link in the descriptions below to 3 channels, 2 of Mr. Munchie's and 1 more of mine. And sorry
Link
for
in the channel to Cake and Keiko Vlogs and maybe Mr. Munchie.
Alright, so basically, guys, don't doubt yourself. A lot of people doubt themselves on what they can do. Like, I'm doubting myself a lot with, you guys know, I read it to you, the I believe thing, just because it's hard to get up in front of people and actually talk. And through the camera, I feel like I can really talk to you guys. Because if you guys don't know anything, I have like really big stage fright. But sometimes I just bury those worries underneath in my, in my head. I bury the feelings, and then I just go and do whatever I want to do. And then after I'm done, all those feelings will rise back up. And I'm like, what did I do? Did they notice this? Did they notice that? And it's actually really unhealthy to do that. But in some aspects, it can be good, especially for like performers and things before they go into the show. And so I haven't presented yet. Okay, I'm probably going to present tomorrow. And I just really hope that I can do well. But I'm not going to doubt myself. What about you, Timmy? Did you doubt yourself at all?
In the I believe speech? No.
Like in anything, obviously.
Yeah, well, everyone has doubts, and it's okay to have doubts, but you always want to try to overcome those doubts, even if they are hard to overcome, because in the end, if you find yourself that you have overcome those doubts, then you'll feel a lot better. And I feel like a lot of people who do have doubts, it's not always because of themselves. It could be because of what another friend told them. You can't do this, you can't do that, you're bad at this, why do you even try? And that's just, like, who
It's
cares?
Yeah, it's just bad. And if you guys saw that change of light, sorry, I turned on my lamp. Anyways, like Timmy was saying, like you don't always have to doubt yourself, but you can also doubt your friends, or your friends could doubt you, which makes you doubt yourself. But really, you're doubting your friends, and it's just like a huge circle that keeps going around. Or even if you don't have friends, like we did a bullying episode. Link in the description below to that. Watch that before watching this, actually. But we did a whole bullying motivational speech and why that's bad, like cyberbullying, regular bullying, and stuff like that. And bullies can make you doubt yourself. Bullies are terrible, and you never want to be that person who's bullying that person. Now, I know I've been rude to people. I mean, who hasn't, right? I've been rude, I've been mean, okay? But when I do it, it's an act of trying to go along with what my friends said. When that's bad, that's unhealthy, and I've started to not do that at all anymore. But I used to do that all the time, and I used to think that would make me be like them. And to tell you the truth, I'm not really friends with them anymore because I didn't want to be like that. Like, they would always make fun of our friends. Like, we use the name Joe. Joe would always make fun of this guy. Let's give him the name Mark. Okay, and then Mark would be my friend, but he would be Joe's friend too. But Joe would go behind his back and talk about him, and I would just go along with it. I'd be like, yeah, yeah, and then turn around and tell Mark what Joe said without including me. Or sometimes I wouldn't tell Mark at all. And I doubted my ability to have my own rights to like speak up and tell that person to stop telling me about it, to stop saying it at all, because really that's showing insecurity, and I should have never done that, and I'm happy I don't do that anymore. for the most part at least. I'm not perfect, so I'm always still gonna mess up, but I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Gotta live life to the fullest. You've gotta experience different things and don't doubt yourself. That will take up so much time, so much energy. What do you think about that, Tim? Have you ever
I
done that or anything?
I have. Let me think of a scenario. I remember one time I was at Moraine State Park in Ohio for vacation, and my cousin and well, I had two cousins there. One was older, one was younger. One was like 3 years older, one was like 3 years younger. So I'm going over, and there's this zip lining course uh, there, and like all of my family likes to go whitewater rafting there, and then for the kids who aren't old enough or do not want to, they usually go zip lining. And it was my first time going zip lining, so I'm over there and I'm doubting myself, like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. This seems really scary. And then I see my older cousin get on. I'm like, okay, she's doing it. I watched her a couple of times, and she didn't, cause the zip lines, they are above, like they're 30 feet up in the air without any guardrails. So I have a small fear of heights. Not not that bad. So I'm like, I don't want to go. And then I saw my younger cousin get on. She climbed up to the net. She got onto the platform, got her zip line on, and then she started to go. I watched her do it once, and then I'm like, I can't doubt myself. And I think it was a little bit because I wanted to, and I didn't want my younger cousin passing me up because I still wanted to be good at something. So I climb up the net, I get on, and once I faced my doubts that I couldn't do it, that I couldn't move on, that I wouldn't be able to last more than 10 seconds without like getting a heart attack, I
Mm-hmm.
started going on. I went down the zip line twice, and then I started to feel this is really fun. And that overcame my doubt, saying, I want to do it more. So when the time came, we had to go down, and then I'm asking my mom, can we go next year? Can we go next year? So usually doubts, at least in my occasion, some of them when you overcome, they are going to repay you with something a lot more.
Yeah.
You,
um, when did you say this was again? Was this like last year or something?
2 years ago about.
2 years. So even no matter what age you are, I think that everyone, other than if you're like an infant, a little baby, and you're not in tune with the world yet, um, that you're gonna doubt yourself sometimes, especially when you get older into like middle and high school. When you're trying to find yourself, you're gonna doubt yourself, and you're gonna think about what is she wearing? Why am I not wearing this? Why am I not part of the popular crew, but I'm part of the so-called nerds? Um, I don't know. It just seems like you doubt yourself. I haven't had those doubts yet, but I'm sure one day they will come. Hopefully not though, because doubting yourself is so bad. And we should all try to stay away from it. But there's not much to say about doubting yourself other than don't do it. And I know we're saying don't do it, but here's some reasons why. Doubting yourself, just like my I believe I said, time doesn't wait for you. If you spend all your time doubting yourself, then how are you ever going to accomplish anything in life if all you're thinking about is what you're doing wrong, and how you can improve is what you want to focus on, but not how you can do wrong. In school, we learned about having a growth mindset. A growth mindset, I thought this lesson was really stupid at first because I don't, particularly want the teacher that I have for this, just because it's more of a boring class and I don't have any of my friends in it. But we talked about a growth mindset, and a growth mindset is when you're down here, for example, I'm bad at math. Okay, that's not a growth mindset. A growth mindset is when you can say, I'm good at math and I can get better. Okay, when you're saying if you're not really good at something, but you can get better, you are growing your self esteem and what you can do. And eventually you will accomplish that. So always have a growth mindset. I thought that lesson was really dumb at the time, and now I actually think it's good. So I don't know. Tim, did you think it was dumb at first? Because I did.
Yeah. Uh, I sort of doubted my ability to stay in that class because I was sort of like you. I had like no friends in it. And then let's say there's a guy named Fred. This guy, Fred, he can either hate you or love you. And luckily, he doesn't hate me. So I'm sitting next to him because he was like my closest friend there. I'm sitting around. And I doubted myself to survive this class because sometimes I like him and sometimes I don't. Sometimes. And I overcame that doubt. I don't know. But also, don't doubt yourself.
Um, like I said, don't doubt yourself. You'll waste time. And another reason why you don't want to doubt yourself is because the more you say, I can't do it, I can't do this problem, I can't fix this, the more you won't be able to. If you every day, I guarantee you this, if you every day say, I can do this, your self-esteem will raise and raise to it is the highest point. Though you don't want to get arrogant, but you can be proud of yourself. Okay, but if you say, I can't do it, 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 you will have no self-esteem left, and you'll get to the point of depression. Maybe depression will be a different video, but I'm telling you, you do not want to go through that. Luckily, I haven't gone through that, and I am so happy. I am so appreciative of that. Okay, but
What just happened?
people go through it. It's a real thing. A lot of people think of it as like the Great Depression, but no, there's depressions that doesn't involve
What the
everyone
fudge?
except your mind.
My
That's
video
where
just was
depression
like
happens.
really crazy.
That's what happens. Anyways, guys, this is going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys learned a little bit about doubting yourselves.
Don't watch my video because it won't be there.
Alright. I love y'all. Link in the description down below to the bullying video, my second channel,
Your sister's channel?
main channel, and then his second channel. Yeah. Alright, anyways, I love y'all. And